Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a very long time. I know. I apologize. I had many things come up and going, so yeah, I'm finally back. You gotta appreciate me for that. And if this is the first time you're watching my videos, hi. I'm a wannabe amateur astrophotographer slash enthusiast, whatever. And you can see my journey. If I upload videos, you can see my journey from becoming a wannabe to an actual okay-ish amateur, if you know what I mean. And if you've seen my previous videos, thank you back. Welcome back, sorry, and thank you for watching. So today's topic is going to be a little bit special because I'm not going to talk about my telescope. I'm going to talking about how you can prepare to go on trips just for astrophotography, stargazing, whatever. So about 2 weeks back, I went to this place called Al Quwa. It's in the United Arab Emirates, situated in the Emirate of Abu Dhabi. It's pretty far away from Abu Dhabi. It's in like a middle of nowhere. It's supposed to be. It has a bottle of around 3 to 4, if I'm not wrong. It's increasing, as you know. Everywhere light pollution increases by year. So this year I think it's 4 to 5. And I'm currently living in a place where light pollution is about 9. So if you go there, you can see a massive difference. But comparing that to like New Zealand, which has like 2 to 3, oh my god, that's my dream. So maybe in the future, maybe if I'm not broke enough to travel or whatever. So yeah, let's get started, I guess. Step 1, you gotta plan when and where to go. There's this app, a very famous app called Stellarium. You can just download it for free on App Store, Play Store, whatever, and you can basically see what's up in the night sky, if you know what I mean. So like you can suppose tonight, as you can see, I can see Jupiter at about a 40-degree angle. I can see Mars, I can see the moon, and the phase of the moon is something, I don't know. So I know you all are way more intelligent than me. I gotta stop studying. So you can use this app. It's a really nice app. If you're on PC, you can also download it for free. I'll link everything, I think, in the description below. So for me, I checked and there was no moon, which is a big deal breaker. Because of the light pollution, the moon will block out most of the stars because how bright it is in that bottle scale. So luckily there was no moon that day, so I could go freely and I could do whatever. And the Orion Nebula was quite high in the sky, so I could see it properly without any obstructions wherever. And I could see Mars, I could see Jupiter, I could see this, yada yada. And it was really good. Unfortunately, I couldn't see the Andromeda galaxy due to the high light pollution in that area. And yes, it matters. It should be less than 3, but when I went, it was about 5. So that was a bit of a bummer. So how do you plan? First, you take Stellarium, you see that, and you see what's up in the sky. Is the moon is there? If it's not there, it's your wish. You can just go for moon gazing, or you can just go for stargazing if you don't want the moon. Second step, or second part of the first step, is to search on Google the weather forecast, to see the cloud coverage, to see the dew point. Everything matters. You can't see anything up in the sky if the clouds are covering it, if you know what I mean. So that's one of the biggest deal breakers. I was very lucky that day, because it was in the month end of April. It's May now, so about the end of April, so there was a seasonal change from winter to summer. So of course there's going to be a lot of cloud coverage. So I was lucky that day because of the high wind. The clouds were very fast moving and it was perfect. So that's pre-planning. So what do you do on the day of going to Al Quwa, on the day of the trip? That's step 2. So first, make sure you have a good enough car. Well, Al Quwa isn't actually full desert or whatever. You have dirt path, you have a gravel path to go through. There is an astronomical society building. If there's any emergencies or whatever, there's cell coverage, there's everything, so don't worry about that. But make sure you have a comfortable car, a really nice comfortable car, because you gotta sit for a long time. I'm going from Dubai, so it takes about 2 hours 50 minutes minimum. So our car was pretty nice, pretty comfortable, pretty spacious, so we could put everything in the trunk and we could just go. So it was pretty nice. But again, make sure it's a pretty comfortable car, and make sure you go with 2 or like another person, so if you get tired they can drive, or they make sure you don't fall asleep, etc. So what do you bring on the trip? Mainly your telescope, of course, or if you don't have a telescope, it's fine. You can just take your phone, you can take binoculars. I was lucky enough to get this binoculars, which is the Bushnell H2O waterproof, and this one, which is an Orca splash proof, whatever. Please tell me if you know this binoculars. I'm very curious what brand, where is it from, because I can't find anything on Google. And of course the telescope, I have the Nexstar 130 SLT, amazing telescope. It's really nice. I'll talk about that later. And what I did, I brought along my DSLR, which is a Nikon D60, which is very old, if you put it simply. It got released in like the June of 2008, so you know how old it is. It's mirrored, of course, it's thick, it's heavy, whatever. And I'll show you. So what I'm going to take with me, what I took with me. So whatever I said till now, I took all of that. And this box, it's not a power supply box, obviously, because it would have been for no use for me, but it's the things inside that I packed. So mainly I need the hand controller. I have the wire, which is a car to telescope wire. It's pretty long. You can get it off Amazon for around 70 dirhams if I'm not wrong. I got it on sale, so it was 70. I took 3 eyepieces. One is a 25mm that came with the telescope. The other is a 4mm that I borrowed from a friend. I took a Barlow from the same friend, and the 9mm, if I can find it. Yeah, the 9mm that came with the telescope. What did I take next? I took this power cable or this power brick that I bought again for around 50 bucks. So in case if there was a plug somewhere, very very highly unlikely, but if there was, I can plug it in. And yeah. And lastly, I got a T-ring that I completely missed to use. Yes, so I'll tell you the story in a bit. So these are the essentials for astrophotography, stargazing, whatever. And I also took a screwdriver with me in case of emergency, or if something breaks, or if I want to screw something together, yada yada. So a box is very useful, the goodie box if you may call it. So I took all of these. Okay, so what do you do once you get there? The road is pretty straightforward, and I recommend you to go there before sunset to scout out the area or whatever. But we were pretty late, we were running behind schedule, so we arrived there just after sunset. It was like just when the sun set, so like we couldn't see properly, whatever. But it was a pretty nice journey there. The plain emptiness without any buildings was very refreshing for me, because I live near downtown and everywhere I see there are skyscrapers, whatever. So it's pretty refreshing to see a place without any no buildings and this and that. And one important thing is to put fuel, because around 15 kilometers from the Alcoa site is the last petrol bunk. So you got to refuel there if you want to go to the washroom, do that. I highly recommend you to do in that station, because that's the last for quite a while, and you gotta hold it during the full stay, and it's gonna take quite a few hours in that site and to come back and whatever. So that's one thing. So once you get there, what do? First, you set up camp. You take your telescope outside, find a place where the sand is kind of stable, kind of hard. So what do? Just stamp on it with your shoes, or just like punch it with your arm, or like just stick your fingers in to check if it's hard enough, or if the sand will sink, just move it around, move your telescope here and there or whatever. And I highly recommend you to pour some water to see the porosity of the sand. If the water goes straight through, I do not recommend it, because as the time goes on, the telescope will start sinking inside and inside. And if the water stays there, it's perfect, because it's supposed to be hard and very nice like that. Second thing, please bring a big light bar or whatever you may call it, as a torch or whatever, just in case. So we brought one with us. It wasn't of much use, but if something went wrong, that would be the crucial part of seeing everything, is because it's pitch black there, especially there's no moon and everything. Even if it's bottle fire, it's kind of pitch black. Secondly or thirdly, whatever my point is, stay with other people. Like if there are 2 other families, or they stay near. Oh my god, I'm stuttering. So if there are 2 or 3 other families, stay nearby them, like stay, because I don't know if they're going to do much harm, but it's just for your safety. Suppose you fall down, or like something happens, or the battery of your car runs out, which is very likely to happen, because you're in the middle of nowhere and you may forget to take the key out of the ignition, or you just forget to switch off the car if it's a keyless entry, whatever. So that may happen. So stay close to them and take 2-3 jumper wires just in case. And yeah. What accessories do you guys need? So we took a picnic mat, a pretty big one, so like we can sit and chill around until the camera captures around like a 2-minute, 3-minute exposure shot. Unfortunately, I couldn't do that. I'll get to that later. And we took 2 picnic chairs, kind of like the cheap ones. We got them for day to day for around 11 bucks if I'm not wrong. Oh my god, day to day is a good. So we took that. Take tape mainly, because if you wanna make something not fly, you can just tape it to the car, and you can just go on your way. And tape is very useful, to be really honest. So take tape. I will be including few images of my journey, like how we got there, whatever, but unfortunately my DSLR couldn't focus, so it couldn't take any proper photos. I was so stupid. I forgot to buy an adapter, a spacer, a focuser. I could have bought it. It was 50 bucks on sale. I just forgot. I'm just that stupid. And make sure you take a tablet or a device to scout out the skies. You scout out the area, you scout out where you want, but you didn't scout the skies, didn't you? So take your tab or tablet, whatever, iPad, whatever you have. And now that you scouted out the area, scouted out where you keep the thing, you gotta scout out the skies, don't you? Take your iPad, download Night Shift, and download a latitude longitude app. So in case of me, I need the latitude longitude, because I have a Nexta system, and that requires me to take a latitude longitude and zone maker or whatever to see where the stars are. So acceptable. And I highly recommend you to download the Night Shift app to see hour by hour division of which star increases to what angle, decreases to what angle, increase in magnitude, decrease in magnitude, whatever. So I highly recommend. Again, unfortunately for me, something tragic happened to my tab, as you can see here. Yeah, that happened. So basically what happened, I kept the previous night, I was trying out all these things to see if they're worthy or whatever. So I kept my tab on the car, and the next day someone took out the car, went on the main road, and it fell. Luckily, nobody took it. We found it later, all mashed up, whatever, and it still works. I just needed to get a screen replacement, so that was pretty sad. Yeah, don't do that. So, what did I see? I saw the Orion Nebula. It was absolutely amazing, especially with this OTA. It was absolute banger. Oh gosh. So yeah, as I was saying, it was an absolute banger. It was 100% worth it. It was so beautiful, I cannot describe in words. Please go search up what the Orion Nebula is, and please, I highly recommend you to go on a day where the Orion Nebula is about 45 degrees on the sky, so there'll be no obstruction, whatever. And for the Pleiades and other star clusters, I recommend binoculars. If you don't, it's okay. Use your 25mm or a bigger eyepiece to see a big area, whatever. I was lucky enough to get a binoculars. These are pretty beat up ones, as you can see. It's very, very old. Someone had lent it to me for a week, even this. So I'm very thankful for them. So yeah. So what did I do to eat? I took snacks, of course, and I took few plastic bags to, not litter around like other light pollution enjoyed those. I'm crashing out. Yeah, as I was saying, unlike those light pollution enjoyers, I actually care about the environment and about Alcoa, because after you guys go, or after Alcoa is like, empty without much people, camels come around. And what do? They eat, of course. So if you leave out trash, what will they do to the trash? They'll eat the trash. They'll fall sick and they die. Yes. Very, very harsh reality of the world. We do not care about things, but we expect them to care about us. Yes. So after we ate the snacks, we cleaned up, we kept everything in the trunk, we packed up. Basically, I disassembled the telescope. I took the tripod, I folded it up. I took the OTA, cleaned it, dusted off all the sand there was, and we went back home. It was pretty late. We came home at about 1 o'clock, and it was well worth it. And I have one last tip for you guys. On the way there, about 45 minutes before you reach the destination, put on sunglasses, or just don't watch your phone, or don't look up anything on your phone, because your eyes will start, shrinking. I don't know what that's called. They start contracting. What is it called? So they'll start, yeah. So when you arrive at this side, you can't see any stars. You gotta wait for your eyes to adjust, whatever. So yeah, just don't look at anything. And that's about it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. This is another long video. I hope to make another soon. And I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.